It's now 5 o'clock. That's the usual time for family dinner. Everyone was downstairs eating and talking except Lorenzo. That's strange. His mother stated this is not like him. He ever lively and have something to say about the current situation and what's going on in the world. Judith was upset. Why is everyone so concerned about Lorenzo? She asked as she began to express her resentment towards Lorenzo. He is fine, she replies. He probably upstairs making his stupid tapes. About him being a great guy, does anyone ever consider to check on me? To see how I'm doing? And what's the purpose of we doing that, said Tony. You could be a lighthouse with all those bright colors in your hair. I think I lose my appetite, said Judith. No one's stopping you to do whatever you like. Tony replied, then stood up from the table and walked up the stairs, then knocked on Lorenzo's door and said, I hope I'm not interrupting, but dinner is ready. Everyone is downstairs. And we could talk about whatever you're going through. Mom, cook your favorite mashed potatoes and pork chops. The world can be a cold place sometime, but you just have to hang in there. You have no control over tomorrow, just be focused. And if Judith is the problem, just ignore her. Whatever you're going through, guess what's for dinner. Mom, cook your favorite potatoes and pork chops. Know the world can be a cold place sometime, but you just have to be resilient. In there, you never know what tomorrow can bring, and if Judith is the problem, just ignore her. She is a teenager. Her purpose is to be rebellious. The colors she put in her hair, just to irritate Mom, she looked like a cotton candy. Lorenzo replied by saying thank you, Tony, for your concern. That's a good one, candy head. I think Judith would be upset if you call her that. Okay, Tony. Judith can never hurt my feelings, said Lorenzo. I just need some time to myself, maybe later. A sandwich or something. Okay, take it easy. Lorenzo was sitting by the window with a teddy bear in his hands from he was a child. It was a gift from his father with the autograph signed by football player Anton Carter. His father would be the ideal father for any kid growing up. He's a fun guy, always traveling, going out and road trips, different adventures. And sometime camping trips. He would buy tickets on the weekend and take Lorenzo to see the games. I sound like a perfect childhood for anyone. But the grass isn't always greener on the other side. Problem. Lorenzo's father have a problem. He is obsessed with gambling. He loves to make bets on teams no one expected to win. Sometime he wins thousands of dollars only to lose everything the next. His obsession for gambling almost destroyed his family. Lorenzo is still picking up the pieces of the fragments of his life. However, Lorenzo have good intuition in terms of making good bits where gambling is concerned, just like his father did. However, Lorenzo has a dislike for gambling, and he sees it as the reason for his current situation. Lorenzo is the opposite of his father. He don't smoke or drink. He turned from the window, stand up, and throw the bear on the ground and walk slowly towards the mirror beside his bed in his room. Then pick his tape recorder up and continue by saying, Journal Chapter 24. I wasn't being honest as I continue from where I left off. The only thing I like about myself is the name my parents gave me. Lorenzo Fabio. My name sounds important, that's all matters. And everyone seemed to love that name. It sounds like a movie star or soccer player when my name get mentioned, but in reality, I am nowhere close to that, if such a person probably exists. An alternate universe, and that guy would be a better version of me. Love my name. They would ask me to repeat my name, but they don't like me. I have done no wrong. Reason would be in their minds I have achieved nothing. I contribute to nothing. Poor example for a man. The outcome would say I'm currently sleeping in my grandfather's room. He passed away 2 years ago. I lost a friend. However, I have no kids, no wife. It's reason enough. Judith insults me at times. I am still living at home with my parents in our family home, 8 of us living together. Judith is the result of my mother's second marriage to my stepdad. My mother has 3 children. Judith, Benji, my little brother, then there's Nicole. I'm 5 years older than her. We used to argue all the time. Now there is a understanding between us. Come to think of it, we are not that different. We have something in common. Something in common. My stepfather niece also live with us. Her name is Crystal. Then there is Tony and his secretary, who is in a romantically relationship. By the way, and his 2 kids. Don't know where to begin. That's a long and crazy story. I happen to have a big brother and sister. As well, we all share the same father from my mother's first marriage. Me, Tony, and Marvin, Stephanie, same father. They're not living with us, they are doing well in society, living a successful life. Don't get me wrong. I love family life, nothing is wrong sharing a house with your family. Just not in this condition, I have no achievement, I get insulted on a daily basis, it's like I am the joke of my family.